2414 is a podcast about finding hope and common ground through casual conversation. Like the friends on the road in the New Testament, in Luke chapter 24, verse 14, we want to walk away with more understanding that leads to more conversation as the journey continues. Thanks for walking with us.
Hi, guys.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello. I am joined by Brenda, Lily, and Thalia today. And this is 2414, a podcast about finding conversation, common ground, and just real people sharing real thoughts and real conversation. And I'm really excited for this. There's been a lot of buildup and anticipation. I'm sure you guys have a whole mix of emotions coming in. So it's going to be super exciting hearing about you. Do you want to say hello into the mic?
Hi.
Hi, Lily.
Hi.
Hola.
Hola.
Hi, Thalia.
Hola, Thalia. And then, who's this?
I'm Brenda. Hi.
Hi, Brenda. Hello. We are joined. We got a full group today. It's awesome when we get to use. Oh, sorry. I'm Shane.
Mm-hmm.
And,
really?
Yeah.
You're kind of odd man out today.
I am.
All girls at the table.
I know.
There's nothing wrong about
What am I
us,
gonna do?
Nothing wrong. No.
Absolutely nothing.
This is fine.
It's super fun. But I'm super excited for this because we're going to get to know you guys. We're going to hear a bit of your faith story. We are in the middle of our 1, 2, 3 challenge at church. And one of those steps that we can take in our walk of faith is to share our faith story, and specifically to do it on a podcast. What? They did not. That was not a thing 20 years ago. Oh, and then we're also joined in the corner. We've got Mrs. Holly. Hello, hello.
This is Lily's mom.
Yes. And it's also 95 degrees out today. So we normally don't record with the podcast door open, but we are today because we need all the airflow we can get.
All the air.
All the air we can get. But one of the ways we love starting our episodes is sharing a high and a low. Could be something of just, the last 10 minutes. It could be something today, this week, maybe this month. Just anything that comes to mind. That's a high and a low. And then we're going to have a question of the day. And the question of the day is, what's one of the favorite places that you've ever visited? I'm going to kick things off so you guys can get a sense of how this is starting and what we need to do. And we're going to go over Brenda. Mm-hmm. And to give you as much time as you need to think. So high and low for me is the low is that it's 95 degrees out today.
That's what I was going to say.
Oh, yeah. And you could say the same thing too. But yeah, it is hot today and our house is very hot. And so we've been doing everything we can to make it as cool as we can. And we're getting by. No one has died yet. So we're doing it as far as I know. I think a high is, it's an exciting day today. We got our podcast today, but also later today, Lauren and I are playing music for Summer Nights. Ooh. So that's super exciting. I think maybe the most high of that is that we're in the great room where there's air conditioning.
I see.
And I'm super excited for air conditioning. So that's super fun. And then question of the day, one of my favorite places I've ever visited, I think for both me and Lauren, is... Stirling, Scotland, which is north of Edinburgh. And I did not expect to love Scotland as much as I did when we were there. I love the Scottish accent, and there was a very musical place too, and just gorgeous. And Scotland is an awesome place that I hope everyone gets a chance to visit at least once in their life. So Scotland was fun for me. Brenda, high, low, favorite place you've visited?
Yes. My easy low is being sick. So I am sniffly today. It's making everything just it feels like allergies, just like the runny nose, the watery eyes, all of that just makes everything about the day a little bit harder. So it's not fun to be sick. That's my low. My high has to do with camp this week. We've got art camp for the littles, preschool kids. And there was one little girl, maybe I won't say her name, but one little girl who the very first day, she was a little bit shy, afraid to leave her mom. It was her first camp. She's 3 years old. But then today when she got dropped off, she just walked right in, was just bye mama, and walked in, and she's kind of became attached to one of our leaders, kind of adopted her as grandma. And I found out afterwards when I told mom about it, she said, that's great that she got attached because she was adopted from the foster care system. So for her to attach to another adult is not easy, but she found a person here at camp, one of our church members. So I love that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Aw.
That's my high of the day of the week. And then question of the day, one of my favorite places I visited, the one that comes to mind is a national park, Zion National Park. Have you been there?
No, I haven't been there, but I've seen. We did a lesson in school about it,
Okay.
and I was like, I really want to go there. And
It's beautiful.
It is. It really is.
And the town outside of it is like walkable. Like sometimes you go to national parks and it's in the middle of nowhere. So you go to the park and then you leave and you have to drive forever to like find a hotel or somewhere to stay. But this place, like you leave the park and everybody who's been hiking all day is just like walking around town, eating at the restaurants, and then you still have a great view of the mountains. So that's been one of our favorite national parks. We would for sure go back. So Zion
That's
for me.
awesome.
Yeah.
Zion in Utah.
Yeah.
That's awesome. All right. We
Thalia.
got Thalia. Not to clarify, it's not Thalia. It's
Which I
Thalia.
think I called you that when I first started coming to this church, but you were quick to correct me.
Everybody calls me that.
Yeah, you were
Usually
kind about
everybody.
it, but yes, I was like, all right.
It
Thalia.
took one of my teachers like the whole year just to learn my name.
That sounds about right for a teacher.
Yeah.
Part of my mom's first name is Thalia, because her name is Thalia,
Oh.
and I think it came from the Bible.
That's really...
Yeah. And then Holly, which she goes by. So
Her nickname. Okay.
I learned that today.
Cool.
That's really fascinating. Oh. But we're talking about this Thalia.
Thalia.
What's a high and low?
My low is probably the same as yours. It's so hot out.
Yes.
And then my high is that we just set up an air conditioning unit in like one of the rooms in our house, so that kind of like beat the low. So that's very nice.
That is very nice. So hot. So low is that it's hot. High though, getting air conditioning. That's very nice. What's
My low is that it's high, and my high is that it's getting lower.
That's deep. What about a favorite place you visited in your life?
Probably Greece. That's where my family's originally from, or my dad's side of my family's originally from.
Yeah.
I liked seeing all of the I love seeing all of the things there, like all the ancient like ruins and stuff. That's really cool. And then we also visited the village where my family was from, so that was also really cool too.
Whoa, that's so cool.
What's the name of the village?
Remember? I just looked this up. It's like Persimina or something like that.
Okay.
Oh.
I buy it. Yeah.
I
believe
don't remember.
Was that
Exactly.
recent? When was that?
Huh?
When did you guys go to Greece?
We went to Greece. Well, we went a couple years ago. That was the first time I went, and then we just went last year as well.
Oh, cool. So 2 times. That's really cool. Oh, thank you for sharing that. That's awesome. Lily.
Yes.
Yes. What's a high and low from you?
Oh. I have 2 highs.
Ooh, we got double. That's awesome.
Okay. So, first high is that it's hot outside because
Oh.
in the morning it's really warm.
Mhm.
And when I get really hot, and then since I do swim team, I get into the cold, non-heated pool that's like 30 degrees, and it feels so good.
Yeah.
And then you freeze, and then like me, I always forget my towel, so that I could just air dry in the sun. And then my other high is probably my swim meet that I had. It was our very last swim meet. We have one tomorrow. It's the last swim meet that every single pool does instead of just a 1v1. And I swam a 25 butterfly, and I'm 1 second off from getting into prelims, which is like very hard to get into. Like it's 22 seconds to get in for a 25-yard butterfly, which is
Wow.
very, very hard to do. And I was 1 second off, so
So close.
I was proud of that.
How far is 25 yards in a pool? Is that one way or is that there and back?
There and back is 50, so it's one way there,
Okay.
and then a 50 is there and back.
Okay. Wow. So high, so 2 highs. It's hot, and then you're so close from getting into the prelims. Whew, that's awesome.
And then my low is probably since last week I ate wheat and I have celiac disease, so that makes me sick with my stomach, and like I haven't eaten for a while, so I just started getting into activity and eating 2 or 3 days ago. So
Yeah. Oh, that's sad to hear.
yeah, but I'm getting better. I'm getting better.
Good.
Was it an accidental eating of it, or you just kind of snuck its way in there?
So we're at a bowling alley with Dan and Lena. I forget their last name.
Beathy?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes, Dan and Lena Beathy.
Yeah.
And so we ordered nachos, and it said on the menu, yes, these nachos are completely gluten-free. And then I ate an entire plate of it. And then we go back because I was still a little bit hungry for just like a normal plate of chips. And they say, I don't know if they're fully gluten-free, so let me go back and check.
After you'd already eaten.
And they're like, nope, they're fried in the same fryer as like the chicken strips and french fries and stuff like that. And I'm like, why?
This is going to be a rough few days.
Yeah, and we were just going to leave for a trip.
Yeah.
And I was going to be like, no, there's like not necessarily a party, but like
Like a get together of people?
it's celebrating the town. It's called Allen Days on Stretch Island. So there's a lot of that, and I was going to be so sad to miss it. But I was actually getting a lot better, so.
Good. I'm glad.
I'm glad you're on the other end of it. Yes.
Can't trust those
It's a
bowling
third-
alleys.
Yeah.
Man.
Oh.
I mean, that's a life lesson.
Yeah,
Trusting
yeah.
bowling alley foods is
Someone's going home with a stomach ache, no matter what.
somebody
Yeah.
here.
Yep.
You can only trust the soda. The only sugary part about it.
Oh, yeah. So what about a favorite place you visited?
Recently went to Crescent Bar and stayed at a friend's condo.
Where is that? Is that in Washington?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
It's,
Eastern Washington on the Columbia River.
yeah, Eastern Washington on the Columbia River.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So past the mountains, kind of, I think. You drove, somewhere over there.
Lily's like, I didn't drive. Got there.
I was just sleeping in the car, just living
You
my
were-
best life.
You were teleported
I
there.
missed that.
You just enjoyed it. What about it did you like?
There's a pool right in front of our condo that went from 3 feet to 9 feet.
Ooh.
And it was like there's an area here, and then a little part here, and then a big area, and then like that. So it was kind of like an infinity symbol.
Oh, that's cool. That's a really cool pool. Oh,
Yeah.
that's super fun. Oh,
And what grade are you guys in? How old are you? So that listeners know they're hearing these younger voices.
so yeah.
Oh, sorry, I'm starting.
Oh, sure. Yeah, Thalia.
Sure.
What grade or age? Like, what grade are you going into, and how old are you?
I'm going into 6th, and I'm 11 years old.
Okay.
School.
I'm going into 5th grade, and I am 10 years old.
Okay. So about a year apart for you guys.
Yeah.
Nice. Awesome. So awesome. So we got some highs and lows. We got to hear some of your favorite places. Now we're gonna play a game. And this game, it's called Wits and Wagers. It's trust me, it's gonna be super easy. But I did give you a little writing utensil you can write on your papers in front of you. We'll probably just we'll play just 2 rounds of it, and if you really are competitive, we can maybe do a 3rd round because it's that easy. So what's gonna happen? There's gonna be
She knows me.
there's gonna be a question, and it's gonna be a number-based answer. And the goal for each of us is to write what you think the answer is without going over. So, if it's how many stars are in the Milky Way? I don't know. We could write like 20 million. We could write 500. You can write whatever you want. And if the number is 1 million, I wrote 20 million. I'm out because I went over 1 million. So, and it's that easy. And the person who's closest wins. And if everyone goes over, we all lose. So there's going to be one winner, or we're all losers. So
Nobody's a loser. We're all winners.
we are all winners, except me. I'm not feeling great. So our question is in miles, and listeners at home, you can play too. Everyone can play along. In miles, what is the distance around the Earth as its equator?
What?
Yeah, I don't know. In miles, what is the distance? And you don't need to say it out loud. You'll just write it down.
I know this.
So in miles, what is the distance around the Earth at its equator? Oops, I said as its equator. Earth at its equator. So in miles, what is the distance around the Earth at its equator?
You two probably have a better shot because you've probably learned this more
No,
recently than
I
we did.
haven't. I
don't-
failed geography.
Okay.
I don't feel.
Yes.
I don't feel good about this,
Covered
but
my answer.
Okay. Okay.
I'm taking a long shot
So-
at
this
this.
is in miles. All right, do we have our answers?
I'm gonna.
Yeah.
Lock it in, Thalia.
Lock it in.
I don't know.
I'm
if
going. I think I'm gonna go under, but I don't really care.
That's okay. If you go under, that's good. So
Oh.
we'll
I
see.
know, but I'm not gonna be the closest.
We'll find out. Brenda, how about you kick us off? Because you feel confident.
I said that 3,500. I have no idea
35,
if
so
I'm anywhere close.
3,500 miles.
3,500 miles.
Okay, that could be the winner. We don't know. I'll go next, and then Lily, and then so I put 14,000 miles. I don't know if I'm right. I have no idea.
This range. Okay.
My only context is driving from like Wisconsin to Florida a few times, so I don't know. Lily,
I just went. I don't want to get out, so I put 50.
50 miles. 50
Just
miles.
to be
around?
safe, I've definitely done.
You're safe. Yeah.
50
I bet.
miles.
I bet that's
Yeah.
not over. You're safe.
Yeah.
Unless the Earth is a lot smaller than we know. Who knows? We haven't seen the answer
It can
yet.
Fit 80 million people. No, not 80. 8 million people. I just learned that.
Ooh, so it could be. All right, Thalia.
The winning answer here. 1,000 miles.
1,000 miles.
Wow.
All right.
So you're
agree.
definitely the
I'm
highest
checking.
number.
I'm
over
I'm the
there.
highest
I
number.
agree, actually.
We'll find out. Drum roll, please. Miles, what is the distance around the Earth at its equator? Answer is 24,901 miles.
I won.
Shane was the closest without going over, right?
The game might be rigged. It is me with 14,000. I'm the
Yes.
closest.
Yeah. He's the closest.
All right.
Huh. You knew where that sounded.
I know where that one is.
Ooh, what other sound effects are there now?
Who knows?
They might pop up throughout our conversation.
They might, or they might not, because I forget about it all the time. It's okay. Redemption round. Here we go. Last chance to redeem yourselves.
I know how many feet are in a mile.
All right.
I hope that question's next.
All right. This is kind of related to what you're saying. How many times could Rhode Island fit into the land area of Alaska?
I literally just learned this. We just did our state
What?
report. My
That's so-
friend was like an expert on Rhode Island.
I'm
So-
saying you have a leg up in the game.
Yeah.
No,
so,
I don't. I can't remember anything.
Oh, I almost said it.
so how many times could Rhode Island fit into the land area of Alaska?
Playing it safe again because I don't want to get out. Ooh, I should probably
I'm a
keep
visual
points.
learner.
So
Drawing little circles.
blank Rhode Islands can fit into Alaska. That's their new metric system
Yep.
where we measure things in Rhode Island.
By Rhode Islands.
How do you spell
Alright.
your name, Thalia?
Why do you need my name? Thalia.
I was correct. Yay.
Correct. Okay.
Oh, she's keeping track of points, I think.
Oh.
All right. I started. I made Brenda start. I'll start this time. You have your answers? Are you locked in? Locked in? All right.
Locked in.
Final answers. I guessed how many times could Rhode Island fit in the land area of Alaska? I put 550.
That's so high.
I don't know. Have you seen how big Alaska is?
Yeah.
All right, Brenda. Your answer.
75.
Okay.
Can I
Thalia.
change my answer?
Lock
no.
It is
Okay,
locked in.
okay.
Thalia.
I said 150.
Okay.
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 I said 3.
You went 3.
I
Okay.
didn't want to get out, but also I'm like not gonna get any points.
You never know. We all could have gone over. Drum roll, please. How many times could Rhode Island fit into the land area of Alaska? Answers is 425. I went over. Who's next?
Me.
Oh, you. Yeah.
Thalia with how many?
150.
With 150.
Oh, we meant like 300.
Thalia gets
Here we go.
a point.
Thalia, here's yours.
That's the best one, actually.
I literally heard that like 6 times today.
Wow! Congratulations, Thalia. You win absolutely nothing but the experience and knowing how many Rhode
I
Islands
got a
fit
free
in
bottle
Alaska.
of water, so that's good enough.
Yes, that is everyone's consolation prize today. Thank you all for playing along. Woo! To with Wits and Wagers. But speaking of Rhode Island, just kidding. I don't know what that transition is.
Speaking of Rhode Island, this
Yes.
is a random fact. I'm going to go a little off topic.
That's okay.
I have
So,
something
Rhode
off
Island-
topic too. Go ahead.
I turned to go off topic first. So Rhode Island is the smallest state, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then did you know that, so Rhode Island has like, I think, I don't know, like 1 million people or something that live there, or I don't know. And then Vermont, which is like a normal state, has the least amount, but it's like a lot bigger than Rhode Island. Rhode Island has so many people living there.
It just has that many more people.
Yeah, it's so tiny. But if you went to, like, I think my friend told me this. I think if you went to the edge of the edge of Rhode Island, it'd only take you 30 minutes to drive to like the other side. It's so small.
That is hilarious. So it's that small, but not. It's like not 550
Everybody likes
times.
living
the
It'd be so weird
size.
to live on the East Coast. I've always been like in the South or West Coast where all of our states are pretty big, so it takes a while to drive through them. But if you're in the East Coast, you're right.
Your
A lot of
states
those
are small.
tiny. Yeah.
That is wild. Oh, Lily, you said you had an off-topic thing.
If you noticed, I would go like this to drink my water. So back in school, whenever I would take a sip of my water,
Yeah.
somehow all of it would shoot out like all over me, all over my paper. My teacher had to like go back in between classes to get more stuff from the printer because I would spill water on all of it, and I don't want to get all of this, that
Good
stuff
call.
right.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
glad
that's where
this
all
is
my
right in
special
front
sound
of me.
effects
I'm
are.
glad this is not. This is protecting the cords.
I'm glad you're cautious about water. It's funny that you like spill water all over you when you drink because you swim and you swim and stuff.
Yes.
What are some of your hobbies and interests just to like get to know you a little better?
Swimming is one of them.
Yeah.
Singing, dancing, as from the shirt.
Fun. Yeah.
Gymnastics, writing, reading, sleeping.
Sleeping. That's a fun one.
Not very good at that.
And sing on the couch with a bowl of ice cream next to me.
With it like just sitting on the couch, like nothing on the
and
TV
then
or
watching
anything.
stuff on the computer because our TV got recently broken.
Oh no.
So we're trying to get a new one. So I will just like sit on the couch with ice cream,
That's a great
watching
hobby.
a show.
Especially when it's 95 degrees out. That is
Yes.
a very fun activity.
I happened to do that today.
Ooh, that's a fun day already. Thalia, what about you? What are some of your hobbies and interests and things that you enjoy?
I like reading as well. I also like acting. She forgot that one.
Acting. You said singing and dancing. That's kind of close. Performing. Yeah.
Also, I can't really do anything. I really like architecture too. That's one of my
What?
interests.
Art? Do you like? Does that mean like Legos? Does that mean like Minecraft? What is it?
Minecraft mostly.
Nice.
I also like drawing things too, like
Ooh,
buildings and stuff.
you're a very
Yeah.
good artist.
I'm not a very good artist.
Yes, you are.
And then, yeah, I think that's it actually. Oh, another interest is books. I just love books a lot.
Books, reading. That's super fun. I think. Yeah. I never was a great reader, so like it's cool that you are, because like it's hard for me to latch onto a book. Like I think I just have bad attention span, and I just need to like jump from thing to thing all the time. But that's okay. We all have different skills and
I
interests.
forgot my favorite hobby.
What's your
that?
favorite?
Actually doing ASL and learning
Whoa.
that and teaching that to other people. So.
That's so cool. Are you able to sign your name? Imagine.
L-I-L-Y. Lily.
Nice.
That's so cool. I'm so bad, like I'm so bad at learning like other languages and other things. Like ASL is right up there. Like I would love to know how to do that. So that's so cool that you know how to do that.
Yeah.
I started learning it, and then after a while, like, I didn't get bored, but I was told a bunch of times that I was doing it wrong. I had like a bunch of books, and all of the
really?
signs in it were different, so I didn't know which one was right and which one was wrong.
no.
So I got very confused, so I stopped.
Yeah, that would be.
I learned G was this, but it's actually this.
Oh.
I never would know that.
And then this is H. This is
H. I know how to do mine.
I feel like it'd be helpful just to know the basics. Yeah, just the alphabet. Even if it takes a while, you could at least spell something out. Yeah.
I do find it funny you guys are signing on a podcast. Most people are listening. Can you hear the sign? But if you're watching on YouTube, then you can follow along.
Yeah.
And then Thalia, you said you've been to Greece. Do you know any Greek?
I know a little.
That's cool.
My name is Greek, so that's just how you say it also in Greek. I know how to say hello. And then a lot of words I noticed are like very similar to the ones in English.
Mm-hmm.
Like lemon is lemoni. I think that's actually where it came from because it sounds very... And gorilla is, I think, just gorillas or something like that.
Oh,
yeah, they're
easy.
very similar to English. So
that's more Greek than I know. So that's super cool.
I think there's a movie, isn't it, in My Big Fat Greek Wedding, where that's one of the running jokes is that all of the English words are like,
they're
actually based in Greek.
they're like, give me a word and I will
show you where it comes from. Yes, yeah.
What? I haven't seen it. You guys can bond over My Big Fat Greek
I've only seen it once because my Yaya also has grandma in Greek. My Yaya and my grandpa, that they say that's like their story because she's from Greece and he's an American guy and they got married and her parents didn't really want them to.
Oh.
So that's like they keep calling it the movie about them.
Their love story.
Their love story.
I'm going to reel us back because, well, no, that's okay. I love where conversations go. I just love conversations. I love talking to people and where they go. But today, specifically, we're sinking our teeth into and learning a little bit about kind of you guys and your faith story. And I think, Brenda, you had kind of some awesome questions to kind of set up Lily and Thalia. Where would you start? Like,
I would like to start at the beginning. Like how, what do you remember about first coming to church? Were you baptized here, baptized somewhere else? Like, what does that look like in your families?
Me and Thalia are talking about this earlier. I said, I have my entire thing. I like remember a lot of things. I have a very good memory. And she's like,
I came here when I was a baby, so I don't remember anything.
That's fair. It's hard to remember things from a baby. But Lily, yeah, you said you remembered a lot.
I have a very distinct memory and a very faint memory. The faint memory is that I remember, like, there was, like, where it is now, there was, like, the table by where the... what are they, like, praise packs are, with the toys on it. And I remember, like there was a bunch of people crowded around me, and then I saw, like, the bigger kids, like Kate and those people just running around. I'm like, what's happening?
Like when you were little?
Little,
Aww.
like 2, 3, toddler age. And then the distinct one was probably I was like drawing in a book or something like that. And then I hear this song, and I forget what it is, but my mom was telling me that she wanted it to be played at her funeral. And I remember they start the song, and I immediately just stop. Stop doing anything, just stop. I stand up, and I'm this like, where is that coming from? And I was like, wow. And then it was over, and I was like, oh, cool. And then went back to my drawing. Like it never, ever happened.
How old do you think you were?
4 or 5.
Okay. Yeah.
Old-ish, on the old-ish side.
Yeah.
But still very young.
Yeah. Oh, do you remember? You don't remember what that song is?
No, I just had it.
Just ask her mom what she wants to be played at her funeral.
Yeah, she has a list of songs.
It's good to keep a handy.
Yes.
Just connect it to a Bluetooth speaker and then play it then.
Yeah.
But it's cool that you have so many memories at a young age. I feel like most people, like, it's hard to remember a lot of things from when we're little. Like, there's a few things, but to remember things in detail.
I'd say I have a pretty good memory. I just can't remember when I'm a baby. I have like random memories that have nothing to do with what we're talking about, or like I don't even need them or anything.
I
don't remember anything about going to church until I was like, I don't know, like 4 or 5 or 6. I don't know.
What were like it's, I mean, like around that age, what's like one of the earliest memories you can think of?
I don't even know. Like, I just had one. I think I was like in a playground or something. That's like all I can remember. And there were like ducks. That is like it. I don't remember anything. It's just that like it kind of like it's like a little picture.
Yeah.
It's like that all there. That's all there is.
I remember. So my Aunt Terry Sato, and she loves like pearls and big fancy dresses, which I love. And I remember her holding me, and like I remember seeing all the like pearls and shiny sparkly things around Christmas time. Like, wow.
Remember when she was holding you, like when you were a baby?
Yeah, I don't know why. That's the earliest memory I can think of. I have a very, very good memory.
Yeah, but you remember some of those like visuals in church, like the shiny sparkles, the pretty
Everything
Christmas
everywhere.
decorations.
I remember the big Christmas tree that they always put like over in that area.
Yeah.
Is it just your parents that go to church here? Do you both have more family here?
I have more family here. As Shane just said before we started the podcast, my grandpa goes here. He actually painted the room.
Yeah.
My grandma does too. My great grandma, and then I think, just and then all of my immediate family. Sometimes I'll have like aunts and uncles who come too, but it's usually just us.
Yeah. I have many cousins that go here. Baby cousins, adult cousins, middle-aged cousins.
Middle-aged cousins.
Between baby, older than me, but not adult yet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Who's the oldest cousin I have?
Ooh.
Kylie Breyer, I think. Jeez. Wow. It's crazy to think that I've known her my entire life, and yet it feels like it's just been 2 years of knowing her. It feels so short that I've known her, but I've known her 16 years. Wow.
Yeah.
Well,
No, you haven't known her 16 years
Almost.
unless you're like secretly
she's
16.
16.
She's 16.
She's 16.
Oh, wait,
You're
yeah.
not 16.
wait, she's... Oh, yeah.
You've known her for 10 years.
But you guys both have a lot of family.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and not just like a lot of family like here at this church. That's super special to have. I think there's a lot of people like at our church who just like are kind of just here by themselves. So like that's really cool that you guys can like worship and like be a part of a church with your family and extended family. That's super cool. You get along with your family, I hope.
Yes.
That's good. Most of them. Yeah.
Most of them.
That's how it goes though.
A lot of times I just chase them around.
Yeah.
And then someone has to come over and say, guys, this is a church. We need to calm down. Let's head in. Like, we need the church service now. And we're like, sorry.
Yeah.
I'm a very rambunctious child. I love running around and everything and everywhere. So, yeah.
You're active.
I am very active, yeah.
What so you with a lot of family, are there any people at our church who stand out to you or are influential to you in this place?
Does it have to be not family?
It can be family or not family.
Okay.
Yeah.
Probably the Bryers, Kylie, Ava, Ken, Kendra, yeah. And then probably the Satos too.
Yeah.
And the Jaguars. So yeah.
Well, that's awesome.
Yeah. I have another family that another part of my family, the Kuzmicks. They're my mom's sister and her sister's husband.
Okay.
They live in Gig Harbor, so they're not by here, don't go to this church, but they do help me a lot with that stuff. So, yeah.
Yeah. What about you? For you, Thalia?
I don't really know.
Yeah.
Sorry, people who go to church.
That's okay.
I don't know. I mean, I'm like my family and all that. I feel like is like it. Or the pastor. The pastor is very inspirational to me, Pastor Dan.
He's so funny. He's very funny.
Yeah, I think he's goofy too.
Sorry.
Aw. What about the people you guys kind of were talking about? Like, what stands out to you about their faith and their walk with Jesus?
Probably with the Briars. Kylie, I usually sit with her a lot. I can find her like drawing in her like notebook or stuff. And there are these very good drawings of like girls and like crosses and like the water and stuff. Like very key parts of like Jesus' story. And seeing that is like inspirational for me because I love art too. I have a lot of hobbies.
We've heard. Yeah.
Yes. And yeah.
I'm curious, traditions at home, like what sorts of things have you done with your family as it relates to faith? Like, do you pray before meals? Do you do special things around Christmas or Easter?
Around Christmas, after the Christmas Eve service, there's a party that we have at the Sato's house, and a bunch of family comes, and other families like fly in, and it's really fun because I love parties. And there's always very good food. And another thing is me and my mom, before I go to bed, we usually pray or something like that. I've been trying to get our family into doing devotions, but that's also hard when people are out for meets and sports.
Different schedules.
And a bunch of different schedules with middle school and that stuff. So it's been hard, but I'm gonna try and do that.
That's so relatable too, and I think a lot of people could relate to that too. Like I want to be able to do devotions, but we're all in these different places. So that's super relatable. So thanks for sharing that. What about you? Yeah.
I mean, the only thing I can really think of is we have, again, on my dad's side, we always have Greek Easter around, I guess Easter time, that makes sense. But what they do is there's this tradition. I don't know exactly how it works, but everybody gets this egg, and it's kind of random, and you go around and you smash and you say this thing. I remember one of the sayings, I don't remember the other one, but anyway, you hit it's something in Greek, you hit the eggs against each other, and it's just this I guess it's a competition. So if your egg cracks, then you're out, and if your egg doesn't, then you move on.
So
And you're trying to see who has the last one.
Couldn't you just go boop?
I mean, they want you to hit it hard enough.
What if you just hold it like this and so your knuckles hit it?
Usually you just like that, but I don't know. I've never won.
That takes strategy.
That sounds like something my husband's been wanting the youth here to do. He's talked about egg jousting. I think that's something he did with his youth group when he was growing up. Wow. And it sounds similar. You've got your eggs, and then there's a lot of smashing that goes around. So I think you need to lay out stuff because it's going to be messy.
I don't think we don't really we don't crack it till the yolk falls out. We just crack it at the bottom or something.
Just enough for it to show a crack in the egg. Okay.
And then that means you're out, I guess.
First I'm going to break the egg with their, whatever this thing is called.
Oh, yeah.
But, I remember the first thing I think is, in English it means Christ has risen, and I think the other one means he has risen indeed. I only remember the first part, though.
What is it? I'm curious.
I think it's Christos anesti.
Okay.
Oh.
So that's what they say, and then somebody says something back, and then they smash the eggs.
You hit them.
Yeah.
It's a super fun tradition. It makes it fun, and also you get to say the words too, along with it.
I think the eggs, I don't know if it's just a tradition, but I feel like it has something to do with him coming out of the tomb. I don't remember exactly. I feel like somebody's explained this to me before, and I just don't remember.
But I feel like I could see the symbolism and the connection of that. That's super cool. That your family has that rich Greek tradition too to carry on through Easter. That's really awesome.
I can hear my water bottle cracking, and I'm like,
By the way, for all the people watching, this is Crystal Geyser water.
Not sponsored.
Not sponsored.
Natural Alpine spring water.
But seeking
Bottled.
a sponsorship, so
Bottled at the
call
store.
us.
Yeah, if you want a sponsor,
Yeah,
yeah,
right here.
Please.
Right here.
Yeah. Great water.
we love your water.
This podcast wouldn't be possible without it.
So super great.
Okay, so both of you have been coming here since you were babies, whether you remember it or not. So you've been here, you've got family here, different generations, which, like Shane was saying, it is cool that you're not like walking in alone or it's just your family. You can point to someone and be like, well, I go here, like my mom and dad go here, or like grandma and grandpa go here, or my aunt goes here. Like we just go here. We go to St. Luke's. And in your time, I know you both have been part of Sunday school. Do you remember early Sunday school time or teachers?
There's 2 teachers I remember. I believe it was either last year or 2 years ago. What are their names? I just forgot it.
It's okay. What do you remember about them?
I always remember they had these very fun crafts, and they would allow you to go like get water, which is a. Why did I say that? That's just something I remember.
They make it. They're making sure you're hydrated.
Yeah. And they had the room. It was the chapel. It's there.
Oh, right here.
Yeah, right there. And there was this one craft where you had this plastic foam ball or something like that, and you would have to like bounce it on the ground. And mine went in through a crack, so I found a big long in the outside patio area kind of, and I found a stick and I got it out, and then the thing was on this stuck on the stick, and I was like, I have a magic wand. And I remember being able to take it home and then being like, I'm so proud of myself for having a magic wand. But also I was also glad because they invited me to their wedding and I was their flower girl. And
Okay. Is it Matthew and Becky?
yes,
Okay.
yes.
Aw.
So yeah, they're amazing people. So
Yeah. Other people. You're not related to them, are you? Oh, well, there you go.
That was huge that they made you part of their special day. And now they're expecting a baby. And so pretty soon you're going to see their baby crawling around here and
Yes.
and watching you guys running around.
we had wow, there's a lot of babies.
There's a lot of babies.
A lot of babies.
I'm trying to name them all in my head. Chet, Seb,
So many babies.
I remember Lucia.
Lucia.
That's like all.
Yeah.
That's the only one I remember.
Shane's like, that's who matters.
That's what matters. Only baby. Yeah. That's it. But what about for you, Thalia?
The
Sunday
only
school.
this is where I beat Lily at the memory thing.
Yeah.
The only thing I remember, I think it was one of my first years in Sunday school. I don't remember any teachers, but something I did remember is they'd have so we went into this room with all of the kids, and they'd put us into different groups, but we all did a prayer together or something, and they would have everybody, depending on your age or something, you'd all sit on this rug, and a different colored rug. And something I remember the next year, because I was still in it, I got to move to a different rug, and I just remember feeling wow, I'm such a big kid now.
I remember that.
Yeah.
I do remember
And
that.
then they would take us to this room, and then the only thing I remember after that is they'd give us goldfish, which is the only thing that matters.
Unless you can't have goldfish.
Sorry,
no.
I forgot about
Oh.
No, it's okay.
that. Only thing
It's
that
okay.
matters to me
There you go.
is that there was goldfish.
Hydrated
Yes.
and
Yeah.
fed.
Yes. I did bed.
It's hard to learn when you're hungry or thirsty in class.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really you guys were just talking about water and Crystal Geyser sponsorship pending, and the significance of water. I think also is super important in our walk of faith. We were just talking about we don't really remember our earliest church memories. You guys were baptized when you were babies. Yeah. I was too. I don't remember it either, so I don't blame you. But what are some ways that you guys remember your baptism? And do you have pictures of it? Do you see water? Is it fonts? What helps you remember your baptism?
I remember wearing a big white dress, I think, and it was like
Whoa.
big and flowy, and then I had a bald spot on my head right here. And just seeing that, I mean, like, wow, that makes me distinct. And then I remember like the water going on my head, and I think there's a video of me, and I felt, and I flinched, and then I was like, oh. And then it felt really good. And then he dried me with the towel, and I'm like, what is this substance I feel?
Yeah, you were confused as a baby.
Yeah.
It's like, what?
Very vivid memories. Yeah.
That's super cool. Do you know if that white dress was like did other people in your family wear it? Was it just for you, or
Generations I've worn the dress that I wore.
Cook family heirloom.
A Cook family? Cook family heirloom.
an heirloom?
That's
so
so
it's
special.
it's
Yeah.
super special. So past in generations. I love, like, it's a big deal. Like it's passed down generations because it's a super special thing. Like, that's super cool. Like, that's that significant. What about for you, Thalia? What are some of your memories or other
I
things?
have no memories of being baptized.
Makes sense.
Not,
Most people don't.
Yes.
but something that reminds me of it is every year on the day of my baptism, they call it my baptismal birthday, and they bring out my candle and we light it, and I'll have like a special breakfast because it's usually, actually no, it's not a school day, but it's just a day, and I get a little present. It's like a second birthday, but it reminds me of when I did get baptized, and it was kind of just like a present that God did give me. So I think that's what reminds me of it.
Yeah.
So I can't really forget every year that happens, and we get a blow at the candle.
What's your baptismal birthday date?
December something.
December something. Okay.
That's what parents are for.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll wake up and they'll be like, "Happy baptismal birthday!" I was like, "Oh."
Then it's like a nice surprise. Yeah.
Yeah. I remember my brother, Caleb, he had, like, his godfather took him out on a day, and I think they went to, like, get pancakes for breakfast, and he got to skip, like, an hour of school, which I was so jealous for.
Yeah.
But I was, like, in kindergarten, and he was, like, in first grade or second grade or something like that.
Yeah.
And it was fun seeing him come back, and he had a new T-shirt on. I'm like,
He got a big celebration.
uh-huh. And then now, as of 3 years ago, we started doing a goddaughter day. So it's me and my mom and my godmother and my mom's goddaughter. And we go out. And the first year we did pottery. And then last year we went to Point Ruston, and we got, like, ice cream and went to the gift shop and, like, rode the bike down and back the path. And then this year we went and had a spa day and went out for, like, coffee before, I think.
Wow. Sounds really nice.
You guys really celebrate your baptisms. That's so cool.
My godmother also gives me a present on my baptismal birthday. And something that was special to me is that a little while ago, or like I guess like actually just a month ago, she had a new baby, and so it was really cool for me to be able to go see that. And yeah, it was just really, really special to me.
Yeah. So I love how special, like, you guys as families, like, make the day and what they do to help remember it. In your, like, for you guys, what is there a reason that you think that, like, your family is trying, like, remembers it and makes it so special? Like,
Yeah.
what?
Probably because Jesus is, like, and God are, like, the whole reason, like, we're alive here today, and, like, and it's a thing to remember how like we were baptized by Jesus, and how to remember him by the way that he's left an impact on us and me and my brother. So yeah.
Yeah, that's super awesome. Now, how would you explain it, I guess, for yourself, Thalia.
I don't know. I don't have a really good speech like Lily.
That's okay. It can be broken and yeah.
I don't know. I think they just like to celebrate it because it is a special moment and all of that.
Yeah.
So I think it's just a really special time to celebrate.
Yeah.
They do that for everybody in my family too, or just like my brothers.
Mm-hmm.
That's a tradition that we're trying to get going to for the boys. Yesterday was Benji's second baptismal birthday. We did nothing last year because last year Leo was like 2 or 3 weeks old. So we were consumed with that. But yesterday my plan was to go to the store and buy a cupcake so that we could put a candle in that and like light his baptismal candle. And then the ice cream truck was coming by our house just as I was walking outside. I'm like, I'll just get some ice cream. So I got a cookie ice cream sandwich and we lit the baptismal candle. And this is the first year that he's big into birthdays. So every time it's somebody's birthday, he's like, it's my birthday too? You're singing to me? So he was excited for that. Do you guys do anything for Lucia for baptismal birthday? Or
well,
I guess not yet.
Yeah.
Not yet. It hasn't happened yet.
We're still trying to figure out her birthday.
Birthday. Yeah.
Yeah, which is coming up. But yeah, that's like, it's even like for me as an adult and new parent, hearing you guys talk about this is like super inspirational for me. Like, we don't really have anything in place to like yet of like, what are we going to do for Lucia's baptismal birthday? But like hearing this, it's like, oh, that's a good idea. Oh, that's a good idea. I'm going to do something like that for her. And so like, it's super cool. Like, we have like a massive age difference between us, and you guys are like inspiring me to like, oh, how can I like raise Lucia like to help her remember her baptism? So that's super cool. Yeah. So like to answer, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know yet, but like we're getting ideas from you guys, and these are great ideas.
But you're right, to hear from the two of you, like what you do as a family and what you've liked, it is good to hear that, to see like, okay, what's been impactful for you and like what could maybe be impactful for like the next set of babies and like kids coming through Sunday school that are younger than you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I appreciate you guys sharing that. Maybe like further than baptism and just kind of our whole Christian faith and your guys' walk of faith, how do you guys find ways to share that? Like whether that's in school or swim meet or from your friends or even in your own family or Sunday school, how are ways that you like are able to share what you believe?
Everybody's looking at me. I feel like.
All right, sorry. We'll look at Thalia. We'll look at Thalia.
Yeah.
Now we'll look at Brenda. No.
What is some way you like?
What are some ways that I share my faith?
Yeah.
They've turned the questions around. Oh.
I think one of the simple ways that I share, maybe this is like an easy way, is sometimes people ask me like, what do you do for work? And so then that opens the door to, well, I work at a church. What church? St. Luke's. And what do you do there? And I have that kind of open door to talk about it a little bit. I was at the Starbucks drive-thru a couple of Sundays ago and had a conversation with the barista there as she was getting the coffee ready. She asked me what church I was at, and she's like, are you Catholic or Christian? And we had a conversation. She shared a little bit about her background. I'm like, I drove away thinking, wow, that was unexpected. It's like 6 a.m. I wasn't even thinking about having a conversation yet. I'm not really awake, but I feel like God opens those doors sometimes to just share. Even if it's just, I go to a church, and that church's name is St. Luke's, and maybe that leads to more questions. Do you have friends at school? Like, do they know that you go to a church, that you do stuff here?
My best friend, her name is Paisley, and she is also Christian, and she goes to the church that is 2 minutes away from our house, called Faith Family Church, and I'm hoping to go there one Sunday this summer and like see her, because the way they do it, worship is they like move away all the chairs, and everybody can come up right to the stage, and like it's very like high jumping music, and there's a lot of dancing and that kind of stuff, and it's been really fun like having her know, and she comes to like our plays, my plays and stuff, and all that's just been really cool. So, yeah.
Very cool.
Very.
Thalia, do your friends know that you go to a church?
Yeah. I go to a Christian school, so they do.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
I mean, I've talked to them about where I go, and also they've come to my drama camp performances, and I've told them that I go to church here, so they know that. But so yeah, we all go to a Christian school. I feel like one way I can share faith, or like if somebody ever asks where I go to school, I feel like kind of what you said, I say like Seattle Christian, then I'm able to talk about Jesus. Or another thing you said, like sharing with family. I don't know if this counts, but I have a lot of younger cousins, and so whenever they come, like one of the oldest, whenever she comes to church, I like to open up those little like 120 Bible stories books, and I like to show her the pictures, and I like to tell her what's going on there. And she's asked like, is this Jesus? And I'm like, I tell her who that is and like what they did, and I show her like different stories according to like what she's like asking. She's like, is there a story about this? So I showed her that. So I think I can share a lot of things with her. I mean, I've talked to like other younger cousins about things before, but one of them is a baby, so they don't really understand, and the other one doesn't really care. She's also like 2, I think, so she doesn't really listen. Oh, she cares. She cares, but like she cares, but she just likes to talk. So I think that's why she wanted.
Maybe it's just young. It's just hard to talk.
Thalia, the way you've used that book is exactly what we wanted it used for. Like especially like younger people, if they can't read yet, like they might not know what's going on, but if you can point out like, this is what we're talking about, and here's a picture, and like flipping through it, that's awesome. Yeah.
That's really, really cool. Oh, I've got random questions. You guys.
Ooh, random question time.
Okay. So right now, our church is doing the 1, 2, 3 challenge.
Yes.
We want everyone who calls St. Luke's home to take 2 intentional steps in each of our 3 discipleship categories to gather, grow, and go. All right. That's the explanation of it. All right. Just for our listeners, in case they need a little catch up. What's one step you guys have done either most recently or that just stands out to you that you've taken? Maybe it's your favorite. Maybe it's the most recent. What's just one step in our 1, 2, 3 challenge that stands out to you?
Probably for me was reading Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John.
Whoa!
And I read it in a week and a half.
Wow.
And I'm very surprised about that. So that's one that keeps an impact on me because I love reading. And my favorite book was probably Luke or Matthew. No idea why, but
I was going to ask why.
I don't know why. It's just like, I feel like they were more detailed and like explained down to the point, whereas some other books or stuff that we read in like during service can be not as explanatory as I may need. And I feel like those two like can really help me to understand it. So
Wow.
My favorite part in Matthew was the very first page, and it was just like I think it was Abram was the first one. Is the father of something, and then and it just goes on
the genealogy.
That down, and then it goes to the next page halfway down, and then it starts the book. I just think that's really cool with all the understanding of it.
We sang that whole genealogy last Christmas. Woo! It's called Matthew's Bagats. That was fun.
Bagats.
Yes.
Wow.
But that's so fun that's your favorite part of it. Oh, that's super awesome. Thank you for sharing that.
Yeah.
It's super inspirational.
Wait, Thalia, let's put Shane on the spot. What step have you taken, Mr. Shane?
Thank you. You saved me.
That's a good question. By far, my favorite was reading the New Testament. Because anytime I've read the Bible, even growing up, it's been so scattered. Like, I'll read this section, and then I'll read this section, then I'll read this section, and that one, and I go back, and then I'll read a little bit of this, and go back and forth. Instead of kind of just reading it like straight through from like Matthew to Revelation. And that was just something I hadn't done before. So it was super good for me to finally just like, okay, read through it. And like I said before, like I'm really bad at spending time reading. So it was something that was hard for me, but it was something I was like, no, I really want to do this, to just spend a lot of time sitting down, reading page by page. And it was super good for me. So.
You get a gold star for accomplishment.
Thank you. I will take that gold star. I'll even take it as a marble.
Imagine there's a yay sound effect.
Yeah. Oh, wait.
Wait.
I do have one. Wait, give me a second.
Okay, so Brenda, you're next.
We gotta save it.
Mine is similar. It was a good challenge to read the Bible cover to cover, which isn't technically a step. I think New Testament is one, but I'm currently at the end of 1 Peter, so there's only about 30 or so pages left. So my husband and I are both doing it. So by the end of the week, we'll have read the Bible cover to cover this year, which
Wow.
You would think that I'd be like, all right, I did it, or I'm almost done, and then we'll be done. But it's become a habit, and I kind of want to go back to some and read it more slowly.
Like, I just finished one of my favorite books of all time, and I was like, what? It was so short. Why
It's like
can't
sad
I
when
keep
it's over.
going?
Like, wait, yeah.
So I actually just did that too, and then I wanted to keep reading it, so I read it again. And then my mom kept telling me that I had to find a different series. That's a challenge for me. I like reading, and then I get attached onto a book, and then I go, and then I can't get another one.
Thing is, I love Harry Potter, and ever since I started it, I've always wanted to finish it. And I finished it, all the series, in about a year. And I was like, well, now that I've read it, there's none of the surprises, none of the
You know what's
climax,
gonna happen.
Yeah.
none of the cliffhangers. I'm like, so it's been very hard to find a new book series, but I found another one.
It's
Very
exciting.
good.
Yay.
It's about my favorite topic, candy.
Yay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hold on, I don't want to skip over Thalia.
Nope. Yeah.
What step for you?
So I'm gonna be honest. I actually haven't taken that many steps. I feel like the only one I feel like I've taken another one. The only one I can remember, and I don't have a really cool thing that's it really just made me feel a certain way, like all of you guys.
Yeah.
We sat in the 4 different sections.
Yes.
So I did that.
Yeah.
That was
Me
a
and my
popular
family-
step.
We usually have this one spot that we always sit in. But so we did that, and that I feel like is the only step I remember taking. I did another one. I just can't remember it.
With the different sections, did you find another section that you like more to sit in, or did you go back to the original? You're like, that's the one I like.
I did not find a different section. I like our original section. That is the
That's
best
the
one.
section.
That is the best.
Okay, which one is your section? Where do you sit?
Okay, so there's the 4 sections. We sit on the one that's closest to the window. It was the window with the, what's it called, the circle.
Oh, the
we just learned about it.
communion.
The
one-
communion-
Little supper window?
Yeah, the supper window.
Okay, so
We
you're
sit
on that
close
side.
to that
Got
side.
it.
Yeah.
But you shared something that I think is just super relatable. I think for most people, you're like, well, mine. I didn't I didn't feel as much as what you guys were saying with this step, but I think that's what it is for most people. We're probably just really excited. We're like, oh yes, this happened, and it made me feel this way. And I think you're like most people. We did this, and it was
a thing.
It was a thing,
Yep.
and we did it, and I forgot about it. But that's okay, because I think that's a lot of our Christian faith. A lot of times is we just do things. Our parents take us to church. We go to Sunday school. It just happens. Does it make you feel a certain way? I don't know. It happened. And that's life sometimes. We really just go through routine and thing after thing. And it's okay. If you don't feel something about it, that's totally okay. God is still at work, even in the most boring things. And that's okay.
I feel sorry, this is kind of random. I like our section the best, and you can take this as a compliment too, because I know
good.
you're always playing up there.
Yeah.
But I like our section because we're really close to where all of where everybody is, where they're playing the music, and I just one, I like being closer to everybody, but then 2, I also like to see everybody doing their thing, because it looks so complicated, because you have the person who's playing the drums over here, and you have the person who's playing a guitar, and then the piano, and then the keyboard person, and then all the singers. And I think it's really cool because I get to see all of that, because we usually always sit over there.
Yeah.
Have you ever told the musicians that? Like, go up after church and
I'm
say,
telling one of them right now.
one of them right now?
He can spread the he can spread that news to all of the other musicians in the musician club.
Yes, in our music
all-
club.
I'd also appreciate it if you kept looking for a Crystal Geyser sponsor. Talk
We
to
will.
them about it too.
Yes.
Yeah. But you can. Yeah, I've never told anybody that before, but that's
super cool. Thank you for sharing that.
They'll be
Love
encouraged
share
to
that.
hear it. Like,
Yeah,
they'll hear it from Shane, and if they listen to the podcast, they'll get to hear your voice saying it too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is like really random that I just thought of, but one of my dreams for church is singing up with all the musicians and everybody
Yeah.
and being up there and then having to look at everybody. And like my family usually sits over in the like if it's over here, it's farthest section over here. Most of our family sits there.
Opposite from where Thalia sits.
Yeah.
Yep.
Opposite from the music. And then I always can just like, if I ever need to forget the words, I can just like, oh, hey, my family's over here. I'm looking at them. Nope, I'm looking at the lyrics. Yeah, but like that's one thing that would be fun. So yeah.
Sorry, I laughed because I thought you were gonna talk about like a dream that you had when you were sleeping. I had this, yeah, I was
Had a
like,
dream.
that's what you said. Like
had
one
a
of my
dream last
dreams,
night.
I was like, oh, that is kind of random. But then you talked about something that you wanted to do. So sorry, I apologize that I laughed. I thought you were gonna start talking
No,
about like
that-
Candyland or something.
Yes. But I think it's so cool that you wanted to. And like, I'd love to like someday like find a way for you to be up there singing. That'd be so cool. And
Yeah.
I think that's one cool way to look forward to as we're like winding down. That was something I was gonna ask you guys as kind of like a final question, was like, what's one way that like something that you look forward to or that you want to do or be involved with at church? And you were
That's a
saying
good question.
yeah, and you were talking about singing up front and like being up front, like in front of people, singing or leading something. And thanks for sharing that. So you haven't as much time to think about it, Thalia, but is there something that you look forward to in like being involved in church later or doing at church at some point in time in the future?
I don't know. I feel like just helping out will be more fun.
Yeah. Like behind the scenes kind of helping out.
I mean,
Or, like,
I don't really know.
insane.
I feel like it'd be fun. I don't know if I'd like want to do this like full time, but I feel like it'd be fun to teach Sunday school.
yeah.
Ooh,
If I
wait,
got
we could do it together.
Yeah.
Writing this
team.
down.
Yes. But that's super
right.
cool. Thank you for sharing that. Thank you guys. Brenda, do you have any kind of final thoughts or anything that you want to ask?
I guess not a question, just like final thought as you two were talking. I feel like you both have great examples of family members that do serve here in different ways, like up front or behind the scenes, but just very humble in their service. So you've got great role models, you've got great families, and I am like excited to see you both finding ways to serve in the ways that give you joy, like whether that's singing or like whatever it is. I know that you also like to perform and be up front, and so that takes
not singing. I like to
not
do.
singing, but like
Yeah.
performing, and that takes boldness and courage. Like not everybody wants to be up front, even speaking. So that's a gift.
I'm the exact opposite of most people. I'm like, I want to be in church, and I need to, like, yeah.
Do something.
I need to do something
Yes.
productive. Like, I had my teacher pull me over one time, and she was like, hey, I need you to let the other kids speak. You're doing amazing, but, like, they need help with the project more. I'm like, okay. That's going to
Reel it
be a
back
little
in.
hard. That's, but, like,
Oh. Do you guys have any final things you guys would like to say?
You can go first because I want
Okay.
mine to be the last one.
Okay, of course.
I don't really have anything.
I'm very humble.
You've spoken your heart. You've shared everything that you want.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. So, Thalia?
Remember, guys, Crystal Geyser Water, sponsorship pending.
Sponsorship pending.
Do not forget.
Someday.
Yeah.
Thank you, Lily.
Yeah.
Thank you, Thalia. Thank you, Brenda, for being a part of this. Thank you, Holly, for being our door air ventilation moderator. It is the most important role, I think, of this whole podcast. Because boy, when that door was closed at the beginning, we needed the airflow.
Hot.
So
Yeah.
thank you guys, and you guys are real people, I think, right? You're not holograms or?
I'm a cat, guys.
Oh, maybe.
Oh,
okay.
I'm a cat.
It's pending like our sponsorship, but also to say, you guys are real people. If you have questions about Lily and Thalia, you could probably find you guys on a Sunday morning. I would say always talk to mom first. So when in doubt, but you guys are real people, and thank you for being just real people in this real conversation, sharing about your faith and who you are and how St. Luke's and different models and family and friends have been a part of your guys' journey. So thank you guys. Thank you everyone
I would love
listening.
to talk about sponsorships for various different water brands, but
This is going to continue.
Dasani.
if anybody has any questions about that at church, I can really.
We all need a
answer
starting
those.
place, and Crystal Geyser, you're first.
talk to me.
Come talk to us. So thank you guys. Catch you later. Bye.
That's the end of the episode, but we want to continue the conversation. Continue the conversation by sharing this episode, subscribing, or leaving a review. Connect with us on Instagram at 2414 podcast. Connect with us through email at 2414@stlukes-church.com. Or best of all, keep the conversation going by inviting someone to process with you so that you can each walk away with more understanding that leads to more conversation as the journey continues. If you happen to be in the Seattle-Tacoma area of Washington, stop by on a Sunday morning and say hi. 2414 is a podcast produced by St. Luke's Lutheran Church in Federal Way, Washington. To find more content, discover upcoming opportunities to connect in person, or to support the show, head on over to stlukes-church.com. Thanks for walking with us.